with the shit if I can find any mice around. I mean, all the blood I can get.
In the name of Christ, someone help me!
Slayer!
Oh, Lord! Already? Oh. That hurt. She does not like gun damage. Sorry, please.
Kill him. All in your true nature.
Ah, Lord. Back up now.
Abomination.
How did you hit me?
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Come on then. What the hell?
You left me to rot in this grave.
Jesus, why did I just stand there? Don't make me hurt you, girl.
You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster. Come to me, Jonathan.
Whoa! How? What the hell?
Kinslayer! Rest in peace, monster. Assassin! Come to me, Jonathan.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Abomination.
Come on, man. Oh, I get it now. Come here.
What have you done?
I ain't done nothing yet. Oh, oh, Lord Jesus. Take it easy. No, hey, man, take it easy.
Rest in peace, monster. Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me. Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Jesus, Jesus. Oh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Jesus. Well, that didn't work. Alright, I'm dead now. You can stop screaming. I might have to reload. got an idea to beat her at this. Like, I'm starting to understand when she swings, she's vulnerable to get hit once. Like, I guess the goal is not to keep me like spam hitting her. I gotta time it. It's all about timing in this game. Some of them you just beat to a pulp, like without no fail, but for her, I guess the bosses are different. Help me! I could.
In the name of Christ,
Yeah, I could do that.
someone help
You know what? I'll be right back.
me!
I'll be right back.
Help me!
I'll be right back. I'm going to go evolve.
In the name of Christ, someone help me!
Sorry. Did not mean to do that. I had no choice. I didn't want to start the thing up again. Oh. You know,
I'd step back, sir.
This one's mine!
Get him.
I'm killing! Don't take that!
Yeah, get off me. Yeah. Thank you. Did I miss anything before I... Yeah, let me go take care of these people first. Since I am in Whitechapel. Or I'm heading there. Before I go to bed. Before their symptoms get worse. Do I have to go down that way? Let me see. Let's do it here.
Best be on your way home.
Shut up talking to me. Oh, here you go.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my goods.
Do you need medical attention?
It may be...
I understand your appetite for words, and
The nutrition of my mind is more important.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Okay. He's been treated. Two more that have colds, right? Yeah.
Hello again, miss.
She doesn't talk at all.
Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Nothing?
Tell me, Camellia, how are things now the dispensary is closed?
Nothing? Well, damn!
Very well. Goodbye, then.
All I can do is look at these, the notes she leaves on flyers. She probably left another note around here somewhere. She did. Yeah, she leaves them in all them damn flowers. He's healthy. That's good to hear. It's good to know.
It's locked.
I can climb down and unlock it, right?
are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe?
Oh, this ain't the way. Yeah, this ain't the way. Where are these other people?
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price.
Nope, this ain't it. Let me see. There's scows in this building. Where is everybody? Am I in the wrong neighborhood? Albert Palmer, Benjamin Palmer. Where's everybody else at Whitechapel? Oh, there they go.
Proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough
Good
cordial.
evening, my dear colleague.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reed.
Well, there you have it. Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Have you any news on Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It seems her dispensary isn't so busy nowadays. A good thing for the Swanborough cordial.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you...
Oh, there she goes.
Good evening, Xiao Shu.
Wang Shanghao, Dr. Reed. It's good to see you again.
How do you feel? Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reed. Not at all.
You should recover quickly after taking this.
Thank you, Doctor.
How do you feel now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to follow your advice, sir. I won't forget the dead, but my efforts will be for the living.
Do be careful. These streets can be as dangerous as that terrible place where we first met.
That's true. And maybe it's the best reason to help people around here.
Do you still think about your departed husband?
Of course I do. I'll never forget my beloved Matthew, but how do I put it? Now I miss him more than I want him back.
I know what you mean. And I think it means you're getting better.
Maybe death will take me the way it took Matthew. Without warning and without mercy. But until then, I live on.
Why don't you move to a better neighborhood?
I thought about it, I confess. To go back to the same empty home every day still hurts me a lot.
Why stay here then?
I am a woman of habit, Dr. Reed. And for now, I am happier being useful in a familiar place than I would be anywhere else.
What are you doing with your time now that you're back in Whitechapel?
I've decided to help the poor and sick of the neighborhood by handing out medicine.
That's very charitable of you. But why do it at night?
I've noticed that the most desperate people tend to go out after dark. Hence my presence, to help them when I can.
Giving out medicine? How can you afford to do that?
I am a rich widow, Dr. Reed. My departed husband left me enough money to last the rest of my life. I can spend some on those who don't have any.
Goodbye for now.
What the? What the? Harry Peterson. Where is he at? Mason. I don't even think I met him. I don't think. Oh, this is what it was. Maybe he's outside. Oh, there you go. The hell? Is this another hideout? Now this would be another wild goose chase. It's just... I'm in another hideout. Well, since I'm here... Go ahead and craft some stuff.
You are blinded by your false state, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Thanks, boys! Die, vermin!
You should have known better.
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Boy, you call him a fool.
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered. I read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse than usual. Can you give me something?
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
Have you heard anything about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
A don't know who she is.
Well, damn. I don't know.
Have you heard anything about...
I don't know.
I don't know who she is. Straight up.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me. And I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
I figured she did.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll leave you now.
Bring back the Braille notes.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Goodbye, Mr.
Tell me, how do you see the world these days?
I don't know. It's a lot of shit.
It's locked, all right.
If I killed him, I would have to kill Loretta. But I wouldn't do that. Not yet. Anyway.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Again, who are you calling a fool? Alright, appreciate you. So he's up here. What?
Recently, I'm almost glad I cannot see them.
Good evening, Mr. Swanborough.
Where is the... What?
Is it you, Dr. Reed? What kind of gentleman pays visits to people at this...
Confront the mysterious empire, which is Mary. I have to stop Mary.
Slay Tower. What can I do for you?
Goodbye, Mr. Swanborough. I'll...
What building is that? Wait. Isn't this... So it's inside his building?
Good evening. Is it?
Let me just see.
What
I'll
kind
see.
of gentleman pays visits to people at
Let me see. Yeah, it's in his building.
this late hour?
It's in here somewhere. If that's the case, where the hell is it?
Wandering in this part of town, you're either brave or a fool.
It's locked, all right.
Well, let me see what that note she put from Loretta. Where is my collectibles? Huh. Personal diary. I should be reading these letters. At least opening them. Unfinished letter. Mary's flower. A muddy and stale flower, probably the one thrown on Mary's coffin and buried.
What kind of people at this late hour? Wandering in this part of town at you're either brave or a fool.
What is that noise? It's like I'm near something?
Tell me, how do you see the world these days? What kind of gentleman pays visits to people of this town? What kind of gentleman pays visits to people of this town? Tell me, how do you see the world these days?
That's what I thought. It's not. What? Whoa.
It's locked.
Oh, that's the same thing. So it's obviously not in here. Maybe if I look. Around the area, maybe I can find it. Hopefully I can find it. I think I can. Let me see.
Tell me, how do you see the world these? What can I do for you, Doctor?
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
Everybody here's cured. Everybody here's cured. Stable. Critical. And I feel like that's gonna go down the pot. Like with them dead. I am off to 3 people. 3 different people. And it's already 62 in critical condition. If I can at least tone down the violence. This is serious. No, that didn't. She's been dead for a good minute, so hopefully the sickness will be alright. Everything except for these 2. I gotta go find him.
Goodbye, Mr. Swanner.
Hold on one sec, y'all. Be right back. All right. I'm gonna find the nearest hideout
Tell me,
so I can evolve.
how do you see the world these days?
Yes. Everything's stable. Everything's back to stable over here. Oh no. Okay. He has a headache. She has a headache. He has a headache. All of them have headaches. Damn. Fatigue, 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 and fatigue. All of them fatigue. They're back to stable. They're stable. This is the only one's critical now. I need to get that fixed. And I will. Damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Much better.
Someone help me!
Assassin! Ah! Ah! Jonathan, kill him. Revel in your true nature. Come to me, Jonathan. You've burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster! Kiss me again, sweet brother. Ah! Ah! You left me to rot in this grave! Ah! Because you spared Sean Hampton, don't expect the same mercy from me!
Sean Hampton.
Rest in peace, monster. You've killed me, brother! You left me to rot in this... What have you done? You've killed me, brother!
I'm sorry, but rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Oh my God. Mary. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She's dead now. She broke out of the coffin. So she was a vampire and he killed her. She wanted to be dead. She wanted to be at peace. That is so sad, bruh. She dug her way out of the darn coffin. Well, she busted out of the coffin for one. Then she started killing everybody.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood, via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
Lady asked for your invitation. Hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End. I'm convinced we are all now in great danger. The Guard of Prewin has launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they have been actively searching and killing any econ they can locate. Chairman of the Ascalon Club recently contacted me and wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. With this letter, you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint for the city. Your friend, Lady Ashbury. Go to Lady Ashbury's mansion. Before I do any of that, them is fatigued. All them headaches. They good. I'm gonna stop by them first. This is her mansion here. Let's start healing.
This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. Good evening. Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Beauty is not everything, Mr. Elwood.
Says Mr. Pretty Face.
Nope, I fucked that up.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
Oh, this was her room.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you.
Do you need my medical...
I would have been confused if anyone other than you had asked that question, Dr. Reed. But your help is welcomed.
There is no shame in helping each other. We're colleagues, after all.
Many doctors I have known are too cynical to think that way.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Oh, sweet girl. Reads me like a book. Good evening, sir. Never.
Who else does need help? It's just him, Tippets.
Will this shift never end?
Oh man, I did not mean to do that. Oh, we saving. I guess it auto saves every now and then. Yeah, just the man I was looking for.
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Do you need any medical assistance?
Yes, indeed. But don't worry, I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
I have no doubt about it, but you are still ill all the same. Please, take this medicine.
I appreciate your concern, Dr. Reed. To be honest, I just did not take the time to diagnose myself.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
That's everybody here. And I go to the docks. I have a feeling that Newton's down here. I just don't know where. Damn, I hear him already. He's got to be down here. $27, Lord. Newton Blight. Oh, that's him right there. He's the beast. He got turned when I killed his friend.
can't believe I'm doing this.
Hell no, hold up. My damn nerve.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Yeah, hold still. Yeah. Newton's saber. Ooh, he had a saber. Let me see what this look like. Newton's saber. I ain't gonna lie, he grown stronger. Oh wow, this is like one of them. What I'll do is I'll put the gun, the pistol. There we go. Now that's taken care of. Now he's officially dead. Newton Blight. Since I embraced him, he turned into that monster. And he's dead now, so. Let me see. No, I like that. This one. I can slow him down. Alright, let me get out of here. Alrighty. Let's head to the docks.
Die, vermin!
Hey, who you?
We do the Lord's work here. Die, vermin!
I let the pistol do the talking. Where are we going?
What you say? This way! Watch it! Filthy piece of shit!
That's what I said. The same thing about you. I love this new blade.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I offer you my medical help, Miss Cox?
Giving out for free? You'd make a poor businessman, Dr. Reed.
Perhaps I would. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you. But don't expect me to owe you anything.
Have you got any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
Rumour has it he's started some sort of gang of his own. Soldiers of Christ, something like that.
Are you...
The bodies are piling up, but I'm not afraid. I'm still alive, and I intend to stay that way.
Are you worried?
The bodies are piling up, but I'm not afraid.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Excuse me.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Have you got any recent news on Sean Hampton's shelter?
I've not seen him since he came back to the docks. Rumour has it he's converted his flock to some sort of cult. That's unbelievable.
Are you concerned about the sanitary situation?
It may surprise you, but I'm not. I've heard about the men-at-arms and the fights between gangs at night, but that's nothing new.
I wish I shared your optimism.
It's not optimism. Gangs have been fighting in this part of town since before I was born. This war will stop when enough blood has been spilled.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts. Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
Some customers said the sad saint had a vision. Launched himself on a holy crusade. Even Dyson Delaney joined up with them. It's more like a cult, if you ask me.
Are you worried about the
Of course I am. Everywhere's deserted. Houses, streets all empty. People buying guns. We hear them go off every night. It's bloody frightening.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
I'm glad I killed him then. Who's that?
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter lately?
I rarely go near there, but rumour has it the place is restricted. Only members chosen by Mr. Hampton are allowed in.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost. even if we're not related.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Rufus.
Gaze at the stars.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne. May I come in, please?
Of course. Dr. Reed. I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been... What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Mrs. Fishburne, are you in need of any medical assistance?
I am afraid I am, Doctor. I don't feel well at all.
Then let me give you a prescription.
I thank you for your generosity, sir. It's something this part of town truly needs.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Do you have any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I heard you can't go there anymore unless you share his faith. A bit queer, don't you think?
Yeah. Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself. It's locked, all right.
Martin Nightingale. ball card.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
Young man, do you require medical attention?
I don't like asking for help, but...
There's no shame in asking for help, especially when you are in desperate need of it. Here, take this. You should recover in no time.
Thank you, I suppose.
Have you heard anything recently concerning Sean Hampton's shelter?
I heard he had a scam of his own. A cult or something.
Are you feeling worried?
This city is falling apart. The disease kills so many people. No one cares about anything or anyone anymore but themselves.
Goodbye.
No, it's loading. Is it saving again?
Good evening, sir. I'm glad to see you safe.
I am not safe. I should never have come back here. My life is in danger. I know it.
You're much safer here than in that contaminated area.
Bullets kill people quicker than diseases and epidemics, Dr. Reed.
Do you have recent news of Sean Hampton's shelter?
No. I try to stay away from shelters and obvious places. Who knows who may be spying and trying to spot me there?
Are you worried about the sanitary situation in London?
Not really. I've spent so many days hiding to escape retaliation from the wet boot boys. Now that there's so much chaos, they might forget about me.
What can you tell me about the locals?
Most people would say that Sean Hampton and Tom Watts are good men who try to sort things out. But for me, the real boss around there was my best friend, Jack Gillingham.
Jack Gillingham, you say?
Everyone round there knew Jack. He was a rock. A mountain even. He feared nothing.
What can you tell me about this district?
The East End Docks only knows one rule. Dog eat dog, and blood calls for blood. The gang will have their revenge on me one way or another.
Your friend Jack has something to do with you fleeing to the contaminated area where I found you. I want to know more.
Jack is dead. That's all you need to know. Dead because of me. So much violence. So much sorrow. All of that because I refuse to be insulted again.
If you really believe you started all this mess, then face it. Take responsibility and stop hiding.
Jack told me once that a real hero does not seek the ordeal, for it is the ordeal itself that reveals the true hero. I now know he was right.
Goodbye, Mr. Grader. Take care.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
Where is that damn dude at? Where's Sophomore? Oh, there he goes.
Good evening, Mr. Throckmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Actually, I may. In my line of work, I have to stop at any sign of infection.
Treating a vampire hunter's wounds is certainly a first for me. I'm happy to help you, of course.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Your support means a lot.
Have you heard any rumors regarding Sean Hampton's shelter?
I cannot say I've heard anything particularly interesting, but I was too busy hunting evil to pay attention.
You've never faced, let alone killed a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Stop fooling yourself. You've never faced a vampire before. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Well, that's not true, sir. I've already faced one of these creatures.
Oh, really? And you're still alive?
Well, we did not actually fight. I let it go.
What do you mean?
I entered the vampire's den. The stench was terrible. I was ready to kill it. But then I saw it. Just a suffering soul like you and me. I spared her.
Tell me about the vampire you spared.
It was... She was a girl. Her body was a mess. I could see pus running from the deep wound. She was crying in pain.
You cared about her. That's what defines us as human, Ichabod.
Yes, but she was a truly evil creature. I'm haunted by the tragedies she caused ever since I spared her.
Are you worried?
It seems the Guard of Priwen has declared war on vampires. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, though.
Really? I thought you'd be thrilled by this news.
The Guard can be reckless. They rush into a fight without thinking. The citizens of London should not be the collateral victims.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton.
Wet boots shouldn't be fighting each other.
Okay, that's everybody.
They've got bigger
I'm gonna go to do this last one.
problems
Then
elsewhere.
I'll call it. Whoa.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Alrighty.
It's locked.
Didn't. What's happening? Oh. You.
You must prepare, child. For the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I am not your champion.
But of course you are, son. As surely as you are the blood of my blood.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
It's on to us! Cross the leash, boys! Murdering bosses!
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
Blood. Blood Icon.
Die, beast! He's dead! I'll turn you to all you deserve! I hate leeches.
Fucking bastard. I was on your damn side.
So this... This is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Yeah, she's nice. She has a nice mansion. So this is where she lives. What a splendid house. You mean mansion? That's what she has, is a mansion. But more, nothing less. Oh my goodness.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be.
Yes.
Be right back.
Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady?
Uneasy.
Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
Yeah, that is true.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan. The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak, you and I. For now, please follow me, Jonathan.
Where are
I
we
must
going?
say, your house is exquisite.
Exquisite!
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course, to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
She can't keep it down.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
They have always been a threat.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Why?
Because they...
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first. But it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals. All of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Oh.
Should I trust
about
them?
that.
Of
Ask
course
them
not.
about that.
Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due respect.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite, but we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind, and they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
Why start a second one?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is the priority. You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire, but most of those fled England long ago.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Elizabeth.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
Oh, I think they might end up liking each other. You might get lucky. I think they like each other. Alright guys, that's how much I got for this video. Well, I'm gonna wait and see if I have another cutscene to do. If not, I'm gonna end it there. I think he like her, and I think she like him. Alright, that's enough I got for this episode. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And share with your friends and family. Always and forevermore. Stay cool.